Jean Jacket Club.
Did it start recording?
I think so.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Jean Jacket Club here.
Jean Jacket Club here. Oh, in stripes. In stripes.
Oh my gosh.
Great minds.
Great minds think alike.
Greatest minds think alike.
You want to go?
Okay. Sure. What we're talking about?
Oh, we got big news.
Yeah, we got big news. So you may be getting frustrated with those kids online. All this virtual teaching might be getting to you, and you might be thinking, I wish I had those carbon copies of the behavior referrals. Well, we got something for you.
Look no further.
Look no further.
We see that people have been giving rewards for, positive behavior and everything, but just in case you have those little darlings that maybe aren't always following our rock, we have something brand new on PBIS rewards. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Perfect. And I'm signed in. Thank you to Susan DeMint for giving me your username and figuring out your password to send to me so I could look at it as a teacher. So you're on PBIS rewards. And like I said, this is for a student that's maybe off task, not following directions.
Won't turn their camera on or their microphone on.
Right, inappropriate with technology, or maybe forgetting technology after a couple, after being back in the building for a couple days.
Or writing stuff in the chat. That's been happening.
Oh, yeah. Yikes.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully we won't have too much, but this is the great thing about PBIS rewards, because everything, it's like a one-stop shop. Everything is here, positive and then referrals. So you're going to go over here to referrals over here on the left. And it really looks like, and I'm going to use Kyle. Aaron, I hope you don't mind.
Because he's always.
Because he's really badly behaved. And we're only doing minor on here. Obviously, if it's something major, we would still fill out the office referral sheet. And these are just minor referrals, the things off task, those behaviors that continue to keep happening over and over again. So just to kind of make sure, so minor referral for Kyle Amadeo. I hope I can delete this once I do it.
Oh, you can too.
Okay, so you're going to add new minor referrals, and then this all populates. You can put the time if you would like. There's the date, the staff member. Oh, sorry, Susan, it's going to say your name there. Then these are all the areas: classroom, hallway, cafeteria, bus, playground, restroom. So we'll say classroom, and the issue maybe is
excessive talking.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm in the car with them on the way home. Never stop.
And then if there's any other issues, like if there were maybe something else that happened, but that's optional. You just need that primary issue. And then maybe you redirected him by, moving his seat, and maybe he was trying to talk to another peer or something. So you can just say Kyle was talking instead of completing his work. He would never do that, I'm sure. And then if there's something that you want to attach, let me move your head here. If there's something you want to attach, maybe to show that the work is incomplete or something, but we don't have to get that into it if you don't want to. This also right here, if you check this, the parent will get a notification. So then you don't have to send an email anymore in addition. So it's like everything's right here. So that's kind of nice. That's one less thing for you guys to have to worry about. And then I'm going to save it. I'm nervous for Kyle.
I'm nervous that I'm going to forget to tell Andrew. And he's going to be like, did you
Oh my gosh, did you just get that? Is that an email?
Yes. Oh, look at my phone. It's
Wow.
It said Kyle Amadeo has received a new minor behavior referral.
Oh, okay.
That rascal.
That I can't get over, Kyle. How could he? And then there you go. And then it saves everything. So this is just like last year, instead of filling out the carbon copy and putting it in the mailbox and then Aaron and I uploading it to the Google Drive, it's all right here. So it just makes it super easy. And like I said, you don't have to email the parents separately. It just does it for them.
Yeah, it's exciting. So great. Can you hit edit and just see what happens when you do that?
Oh, like maybe I should,
Maybe we can try to delete it.
Oh, look, and I can delete it. Because I would just...
Because he apologized, and then we're like, you know what?
Let's see. Since this action cannot be undone in order to delete this referral, you must input the word delete. Oh, okay. PBIS Rewards is reward. I still can't say that.
Rewards is awesome.
DELETE.
You do have to know how to spell it.
You do have to know how to spell delete, but you don't have to know how to say rewards. Correct. I still can't say that. Okay. Yeah, take that out.
I know. Well, I'm like, gotta get my eyes looking not old. Even this.
No, we have to look young. We have to look young and hip for this.
I know.
PBIS Pod.
This PBIS Pod.
I'm glad I have my glasses on. I feel like that maybe that makes me even look older, actually.
No, I think it makes. Well, watch. Madison will have her glasses on, and then the other two won't have. Their
the
glasses.
young pops don't.
The youngsters.
Like what? I can't even see.
Which I really can't. I lean so close to the screen all the time. Hey, there she is.
There she is.
Sorry. And she's wearing glasses. We were just talking about how we're probably going to be wearing glasses so we can see better, and they won't need them.
But our young pups don't even.
They won't need them.
Mine are for blue light purposes, but you guys told me to keep wearing them.
Well, they look nice. Mine hide my dark circles under my eyes, so that's why I like to wear mine.
I know. Andrea and I hit record, and then both of us are like, I'm putting eye drops in, and Andrea's like fixing her eyes and trying to make ourselves look not puffy, like we got some sleep last night. They just roll out. Wellness Wednesday means they just roll out of bed, probably. Right?
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay, so the reason we decided to do this episode was there's a lot of reasons, but I'm feeling really, really old all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Not that I know I'm not old. I tell myself that, but in relation to this,
I heard
working
yesterday
in this building.
40.
Yes, that was Jaclyn's guess. You're
Oh
40,
my!
right? And I'm like, I need you to stop talking. And I'm like, guess low if you're gonna guess.
Always guess low.
Always guess low. So when I was hired, I was the youngest, obviously, and there were maybe two other people. And then Andrea came along next the very following year with an enormous group of people our age.
Yep.
I mean, I was like counting in the car this morning. There's like 14 young people we've worked with, and we are the three that are left of the young.
I was the youngest when I was hired, and then at one point, Andrea, like, we were all doing stuff as like a big group of young people.
Yeah, we would we would go places and do stuff.
Oh my God, we would go places. That is true.
Do you remember when we went places?
I actually forgot about that.
Events.
Those days are behind us. So, there's one of the youngsters. There's a youngster.
Look at her wishing people happy birthday.
What?
Wishing nobody. I don't have any kids on there, but it's a cute poster. So it'll do.
I'm like, oh yeah, see it. I see it. See it. Where is Miss Jaclyn?
Jaclyn.
We were just talking about how all of us have glasses, and we were like, these two aren't going to have glasses when they come on. No, because we're old.
I wear glasses, but I wear contacts to school. If I could not see a thing if I didn't have
Really?
That makes me feel better.
I'm technically the oldest person on the podcast at this moment.
Are you?
I mean, Aaron, are we the same age, Aaron? I don't want to talk about the age yet.
Let's not talk about that.
I'm not ready.
You went an extra year at school to get your master's, so that's why I started teaching before. I've been here longer than you, but
right.
Yeah, you are older than me.
I'm smarter, I'm older, I'm wiser. None of those things.
All
except
of those things.
Older.
Except older, because we just said that.
Oh, look.
There she is. Hey,
There
Jaclyn.
she is.
Hi. I can't hear you. This is just like my class.
Sorry, I didn't realize that I was already invited. I thought you were going to call me in.
Honestly, that was an old people move, by the way. So it makes me feel a little better.
What was an old person move?
Be talking on mute.
Oh, mute. Yeah, that was. Okay, there's one old
Only
point.
you can do your screen from about right here.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Okay, so
Oh, that's what it looks like when I talk to my mom on FaceTime. I'm like, oh, put your phone like here.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Aaron,
Okay,
go.
so this is scary, and I just discovered this last night. My first year teaching here, my students are now Jordan's age.
Oh my God.
So I was in second grade.
What are you, like
2006.
75? How old are you? Oh my gosh.
I'm 75 years old.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I was a senior in high school in 2006. I was a little closer to Jordan.
Oh,
A little
Oh
bit.
my gosh, they're so young.
They are so young.
I could literally be your mom, I think.
So the other thing, so like there are things that we were wondering if you know what they are, if they existed in your lifetime. One thing that was a little surprising, but then when we really talked about it, last year Jaclyn was trying to get all her paperwork in from Florida to get her certification. And at one point you said, I don't think I've ever written a letter, like a letter, addressed a letter.
No, like mailed a letter. Yeah.
Mailed a letter.
Yeah.
Not even a
So
thank you note?
I learned now. It took me a
she's
bit.
learned, but it was last year that we learned. So, but really in her lifetime, like, why would she? I mean, there's been. Okay,
No,
so we have a fun little. We have a
paper.
PowerPoint. We
Oh.
put together a little PowerPoint with some pictures to talk to you guys about if you know what these things are. Okay. So
Okay.
this is gonna
Okay.
I have to include my sound because there are sound effects.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay.
Jordan, do you know how to mail a letter?
Yes, I mean, I'd say that's like my mom made me learn. I learned in school. I learned in like 3rd grade.
I know how to mail a letter. I didn't know how many stamps that need to go on a letter. Do I put 1 stamp? Do I put 4 stamps? I don't know.
I mean,
just
that's
know-
understandable.
That-
It's
it
when
gets a
you
little
have
crazy.
something
Was
else in it, you might need to.
This is not letting me share my power. Okay, here we go. Finally, 14
Yes.
times the charm.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. We went over this. Okay. Which one of these was your first cell phone? So Jordan.
So I feel like it was a mix between G and H.
Okay.
A
Okay.
mix. Because it
Were
was.
you like 5?
No, I didn't. I wasn't allowed to have a phone until 8th grade, but it was like an old phone. I definitely had like the old, like, oh, Jordan, you have that phone.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
it was a mix. It was a mix.
okay, a G and H. I love that razor. That was like my favorite. The
Yeah.
H was my favorite phone.
Same.
Okay, Andrea, which was your first phone?
My first phone was a D, that little Nokia.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
I love that thing. Jaclyn, watch it. Don't.
Okay. I actually had I had a pager before.
I don't
then
even
you-
know what it is.
Oh yeah, because I would go
Were
places.
you a medical professional?
No.
Yes.
I had a lot of friends, not as many as Andrea, but no. I really didn't. I don't really know why I had a pager. Jaclyn, what about you?
So I will say that it was my 6th grade, I think it was my 5th grade graduation going into 6th grade. My present was the Razor cell phone, and that was like the coolest phone ever. But my friends all got like that pink one that was so cute, and I had to get that gray one that's on the screen. But yeah, it was like limited text, so we had like I think like 100 texts a month, so you had to like click through your letters and all that, which is similar to most of them, but we had like 100 texts per month, and then that internet that like if you clicked on the internet, we were in so much trouble, so you had to like X out so quickly. So
Your parents would get that
But
bill.
was my first phone.
Right.
Okay, Madison, what about you?
I had a D, somewhere between a D and an E, I think. It was like littler, more like a brick. And it was, you could change the faceplates and the
Yes,
button.
uh-huh.
And so mine was bright blue with bright red glittery buttons.
Wow.
I also had a pink razor that did everybody have the charm that attached
Yeah.
to the side of it? And then between my razor and my iPhone, I had a BlackBerry.
Okay.
Blackberry
not
wasn't
on
on
there.
here, but that was like big for a little while.
BBM was like
They were
the-
supposed to be more secure than a iPhone.
yeah.
I also
Because
had-
again, I was also a medical professional that needed a BlackBerry.
Right. There were a lot to
phone
choose
that
from.
was called the Voyager, and it was like a touch screen on the front and then like keyboard in the middle.
Yes,
and that
the
was like
one that slid
yeah.
up. You had like the cell phone face, and it slid up for the key so you could text. That's what my first phone
Yes.
was. I loved it.
Their first phone's
Yeah.
not even on my chart. That's
screen. So that was like right before the iPhone because it was like a step up from the Razor, but like not quite iPhone.
Mine wasn't touchscreen.
Okay.
It wasn't that
Oh.
fancy.
All right, these are your home phones. Which of these look like maybe you had at your house? Did you have one with a cord? Please say you had a corded phone at some point.
Yeah. Who do we have to go first?
No, I mean anybody. Like Madison was the one who reminded me that caller ID came in a separate box,
Oh my
separate
God.
from the
I
phone.
mean, I definitely
we had
had
that eventually.
bottom right with a long cord on it in my
You had
bedroom.
this clear one.
Oh yeah,
I had
I did
that
too.
exact
I did too.
clear one. Me too.
because
too.
DJ Tanner had that exact same phone.
On Full House, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen the clear one, I'm gonna be honest, but I did have a corded phone that like hung on the wall that you
Okay.
had to like get.
And what about you, Jordan?
I had one with the cord, and then we upgraded to
Uh-oh.
the black one, like the wireless or whatever. But we did start out with a cord, and I had to try to wrap around the hallway. And it
Right.
never worked. It was never long enough.
No.
Right.
Did any of you have an answering machine that had a tape?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. They were tiny,
Wow.
and you had to
They were
tape.
little,
Yeah.
yeah.
And if they filled up, then you couldn't
What
leave a message.
throwback. I
All right.
forget about those.
Have you ever used a payphone?
Yes.
Yes.
I've never had to.
Jordan?
I don't think so. I feel like I know how to work them, but I don't feel like I've probably seen my parents use one, but I don't think I've
Like we were, I think, too young to like physically use it, but like I've been in a phone
used it.
booth.
Yeah.
Like I just haven't
Been in a
called.
phone booth.
In a phone booth? Were you in London? Where were you? I don't have
In
phone
New York
booths.
City, they had them.
Okay.
And that's where it was. My parents used it in New York City.
Yeah, in New York City, they were all over.
All right.
You
All right.
never believe where I'm calling from.
You know what this button is called right here?
Pound.
Pound or hashtag.
Oh, wow.
It's never been a hashtag on a phone. It became a hashtag once. Okay, that was good. Okay,
That was
did
good.
you this top left, did you guys ever have one of these?
Yeah.
Boom
I have
boxes?
it in my house.
At
Yeah.
your house? Did it have a CD player and a tape deck?
Yes.
Okay, did you ever try to make a mixtape?
No.
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 You- Did you have a Walkman? This yellow one.
I
My
definitely had a
mom
lot.
did.
Definitely.
I had the white version.
Did you say your mom did, Jordan? Or
Or
mom?
like she had it. Like I remember her having it and using it. I don't
aerobics.
ever have one.
Aaron, we could be her mother, I feel like.
Okay, it's getting scary. We might have been a teen mom, but yeah, no, actually we wouldn't have been. It's bad. Okay, who had obviously Andrea and I probably had this too, but what
Yeah.
about the CD player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison reminded me of the sleeves.
Extra
That
shout
was
out to the sleeve
right
of CDs.
here.
There was like a binder. that you had to see them.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the best.
I
That was
did
the
have one, and it zipped up, and it had like all Britney Spears because that was like.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
the
I did
original
have-
album
I
that was the
love
pink
Britney.
with the flower.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I did.
Okay, and do you know what this tape deck with a cord would be for?
Not with just the cord. I like know what that like a cassette.
That's
is.
like an aux cord.
It is an aux cord. You're right. You're getting closer.
It goes into your car. I see it, but no, I didn't do it like that. Like I had just cassettes you just put in, but not with the cord.
So the cord was when like the iPod came out and you wanted to listen to that, but cars didn't have, Bluetooth obviously, or any way to connect that.
Or like
So
a
if
CD
you
player.
plug your CD player, if it didn't have a CD player, you could plug this in where the volume or the headphones would go, and you'd put this into your car to play it. I had one of those as well. All right, so blank tapes, I kind of think we had to skip over, right? You never made a blank tape for anybody? Do you know
No.
tapes had two sides to them? Like you'd have to flip it?
No.
Or like I would tape like off of the radio, like so I'd have the radio playing and then you'd have like record and then you'd get it on the tape.
You'd sit there waiting all day for your song
Waiting
to come
all day.
on, and you'd
Mhm.
hope that they wouldn't talk over the beginning of your song. And then you just hit record and play at the same time.
Yep.
And you'd get it. And then you'd have to hit stop right away. because you couldn't erase it unless you wanted to erase the whole thing. Okay, so then there was mixed CDs people would make. They'd buy blank CDs. Yeah. Did you ever make those?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I didn't ever make one, but I had a friend who is a little bit old. She was actually Jaclyn's age, and I thought it was so
older friend.
cool. I could go over to her house. She would burn me a CD, and then I would take it home and use it on the CD player. I was like, oh my gosh. Her name was Savannah. I was like, oh my gosh, Savannah, can you burn me this CD, these songs? It was, oh my gosh, highlight.
Write the songs all over them. I love decorate the cover. What about like your first way to stream music? I don't know. It was or get music. Did you use?
I'm definitely not streaming, and
it wasn't streaming. You're right. I'm
technically illegal.
Illegal downloading music. Did you guys use?
I've never seen Napster before. I will be honest.
I used Napster.
That was my soul.
I used LimeWire. That was my contribution because Napster was where the bad kids got their music, and LimeWire is a little less illegal apparently.
I did LimeWire. I've never seen Napster.
I was in college using Napster, and I kept thinking like, how is this it's free. Like I don't have to go to Media Play and buy a CD or ask my friend to share theirs. Same. So that was okay.
Wow.
All right, these are some famous people. We want to know if you know who they are. So Andrea and Madison are not
really bad with names and famous people. Like
and Jordan and Jaclyn, you can just shout it out if you know who that person is. Do you know who A is?
Jesse
See
McCarthy.
the face.
Jesse McCarthy.
You do not know who A is?
Jesse McCarthy?
Jesse McCartney?
Courtney?
Oh my gosh. I quit.
No. Okay, wait, don't answer. We're going to come back to it.
I feel like I know his name, though.
Okay, what about B?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What did you say? Will Smith?
Fresh
Okay, yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Bel-Air, yeah.
Okay, C. Who is C?
Wait, we did this the other day at lunch.
Is it Magnum PI?
Miss Pippin loves him, right?
Yes, she loves him.
Oh, I don't know him though. No.
Shout out to Miss Pippin. This one's for you.
It really is.
This is Tom Selleck.
I don't know.
Okay. D.
Don't know.
I've seen her face. She's a really good actor. I remember, but I don't remember her name.
You're right. She is an actor. Okay, so
amazing actor.
Okay. E.
The Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Good.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
What about
so
F?
Good.
Do you know who F is? Okay, so A and F you missed, and A and F are the most famous people on here. So Andrea, tell them who A is.
I mean, it's Justin Timberlake. I can't even handle it that you two don't know that.
And who is F, Andrea?
He just looks so different.
This is Ellen DeGeneres.
That I didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
And it looks just like her.
Okay.
It's her face. I see it now. Wow.
Do you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say, do you know who any of these people are?
The one is the who's the father, the B, right?
Yes, very good.
You are not the father.
Wait,
exactly.
can I ask if you know that because you've seen it, or if you ask because you know that because it's a meme?
No. I've seen it. It still comes on like super late.
Right. You don't know the name of that show.
Oh gosh, no. I don't remember the name of the show.
Jaclyn?
No. Yeah,
this is Jerry Springer. That's what his
Jerry Springer. Yes.
Okay.
The Jerry Springer show.
The Jerry Springer show. I'm not asking Madison to identify these people because she helped me pick them out. So Andrea, who's A?
A is Sally Jesse Raphael, and I used to watch that with my grandma.
Her glasses were huge back then, but now I'm looking at our glasses and it's getting close to the Sally Jesse size.
Yeah.
I think it's coming back in vogue.
Yeah, you're right. Her glasses were all like that picture doesn't really.
Like
they were way bigger.
Same size right now.
They did get bigger and they got thicker and they were always red. Always red.
Always.
Okay, C. Do you know who C is, Andrea?
Yeah, Montel Williams.
There you go. Okay.
I know like celebrity. I know like random celebrity things. So yes, I know everybody on here.
Who is
D?
D?
Is my favorite.
I love Ricky Lake.
And who is E?
Maury Povich. He also does some of the "You're Not the Father." So
yeah.
So I have not heard of any of those names except for Jerry Springer. Like never even heard.
Okay. We have one more. Did you ever pay for email?
No.
Did you
I
ever
had
get these
AIM,
discs
but
in
we
the
didn't
mail?
pay for it. AIM was free.
You guys know what dial-up sounds like? And Madison thought we should have a contest who could imitate that
Yeah.
sound.
I just almost did.
I need you to imitate dial-up, please.
It's
If
like
you heard it enough, you would know it.
it's a lot of noises.
And I'll
That's exactly. That is literally the sound.
I mean, I heard it enough.
get kicked off of the internet because somebody in your house picked up the phone. Just picked it up. Didn't even like just to go make a phone call. Yeah, that used to happen.
Or an annoying sibling would just go pick it up just to knock
Just
you
to
off.
just to be annoying.
Have to go.
You guys got it. We're done. We're done. So you guys are.
Well, they have to do a signature sign off.
All right,
quick.
you go do your meeting, and I'll
Wait,
figure.
sign off, Andrea.
Andrea doesn't.
Oh,
have-
I haven't thought about that yet.
I mean, we have. She just hasn't figured one out yet. Neither have I.
Let the young pups do it today, and I'll think of mine.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. That's hers.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Bye.
I don't have one. Jordan, you go first.
This is for sign-ups.
Well, I
It can
don't
be.
sing. I don't sing.
Okay.
That's a big no.
Yes, we have heard. I've actually heard you say "I don't sing" more than any other phrase since you've been on our team. I don't sing. Like, I will dance. I don't sing.
I will dance. I will cheer. I will chant. But my voice, God did not give me the ability to carry a tune at all.
That's so funny. Okay, you don't have to sing. You can either find like an exit. Matt did an elevator. Dana went down to the basement. One more question. The song that Matt was singing, had you ever heard that song? Oh, you never heard that song?
No.
We should definitely add it to the theme music of this pod at the end, because that's a solid song.
It really is. I mean, enough that Matt had to really. I mean, did you hear that back to back?
Yeah.
Like he was dead on.
Did such a good job with the voice.
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Okay, that's a good song. That's a song you should get on Napster and download. It's really. Okay.
On your tape.
Make a mixtape of it. Okay, so Madison, I think you need to give them a few more seconds to think of theirs while you do yours, because I need it on every episode.
Ready? This is the PBIS Pod.
Then she comes back.
Her whole arm gets out of view. Like that's holy.
Okay.
I don't know. Now I feel like I'm really on the spot. I gotta think of something real quick.
Or you can do a Real Housewives exit, like Bon Jovi did.
What is it?
Which language do I speak? Barely. That was great.
Holding their orange and going.
Yep. You just want to roll away?
Roll
Or
away.
that. There. Or you could.
I like that.
Bye.
Jordan, I could just put on the screen. Moving to second. Bye-bye.
Oh. She should just
Bye.
do this.
Can you do that when I do my hands like that? Can you make it dun da da da?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna do it. Bye. Second. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. You are awesome for playing with us,
that was fun.
making us feel old, but we still love you guys.
Not that old. Yeah.
Not too old. I mean, Jaclyn thinks I'm 40, but
Never forget.
okay. How about this for an idea for the next week's podcast?
Okay.
What if we ask as a grade level to send us a GIF that best describes teaching simultaneously for their team this week, and we will add it into next week's podcast.
The best idea. Yeah.
I have a few. So
I'm sure you do, because it's so hard and what everybody's doing. I mean, it's so much. It's everybody's working like crazy. So just a little bright spot, make you laugh.
it could be a GIF, it could be a meme, it could be a short TikTok video, Cindy Olsen, if that's what you want to send us. So any of that, send it, and we'll add it in.
I love that.